Alright, and we're back in the time loop for part 46. I'm counting that right, it would be inexcusable if I messed it up considering how long I spent staring at part 45. And we are here at Road America, a very ambiguous name. Technically, this course would be my home track out of this game because it's in the middle of Wisconsin, somewhere central Wisconsin. More so western, but I'm not positive on that. And I'm not going to look up a map, so... And the reason why this is my home track is because there are no good tracks in Minnesota that would ever make their way onto a video game. So we have quite the field here. We have the governor. We have Samurai Jack, Burnout, Captain Falcon, So Fast, and Burn, because Vern has the blue wing, not the like red-orange one that's up here. It's like a yellowish, reddish, orange. And we are, if I can find, yep, we are Danny for this race, starting all the way down to 19th, which the random grid thing really did not like me for this one. I guess we could see all of the other characters show up here, though. Okay, this Bentley took his sweet time. Oh, he's being cut off by a Ginetta. Excuse me, Burn. Up, up. We're brake checking. We're still brake checking. I'm going through wide again. Oh, we're still braking. We're doing 60. Guys, we can do like 90 through this turn. Bye so fast, bye so fast. Oh, thank you, Captain Falcon, for still braking halfway through the turn. This isn't even Danny's fault. These guys are just being incredibly slow. By, like, any standards. I don't know. Ugh. Who hits the brakes, like, past the apex of a turn? Are you trying to spin out? At least this Porsche somewhat knows what he's doing, it looks like. At least he, only had to brake one time. Totally missed the exit, but he at least broke normally. Alright. So yeah, one important thing to know about Road America, and it's really the only important thing to know about Road America, is Burnout now impedes my progress. You broke very early, good sir! This one was probably Danny. Especially, I probably just lost 4 seconds of time for the cones I just ran over. Now we're not turning. Come on. There we go. Alright. The main thing to remember about Road America is every single curb on this track wants you dead. Oh! And that entire corner in and of itself, which the AI just tend to cheat on. I don't know what you did to your suspension that allows you to make that corner that way. Oh my god, this road is not wide enough for 2 cars. Not 2 GT cars anyway, 2 Indy cars is a different thing, but... Oh, did you really brake there? You see, this is why Danny attacks people. Because they just sit in his way. Move! You're so fast behind me, and then as soon as you're no longer behind me, you just, like, become senseless. Come on. I lost 2 whole seconds to Burnout because of this stupid Falcon car. You want to be Captain Falcon driving a Porsche. Excuse the living crap out of me. Don't you even try that. As Captain Falcon and I believe a Ginetta are also trying to kill each other back there. Yeah, so basically this track is basically if people just decided, you know what, let's just put some Mega Man spikes on a racetrack and see what happens. And here we are. Every single one of these curbs is pretty much an instant kill unless you have the reflexes of, like, Liu Kang. Or some other kind of, like, martial artists type character. Jin, or, Ryu and Ken, or something to that extent. Or, like, you know, basically any character known for being fast. If you have, like, Sonic reflexes, or apparently somebody like Alex, I would imagine, has to have pretty good reflexes. But if you do not have, you know, that attribute, then you are not going to do very well if you hit a curve. Plain and simple. I keep like getting my own lines confused for theirs, and I end up just about dying through that carousel. And yes, that corner is called a carousel because it goes around and around and around, and it does never seem to stop. This is going to be a recurrent theme, isn't it? I can't make the kink like these guys can. Technically, this is not the first time Road America's appeared in this series. I just remembered the co-commentary episode with Keenan. I don't remember what number precisely. I want to say it was 36. Where, we did this, and I was in basically the same car having several problems because the AI are absolutely ridiculously good here for no discernible reason. If I didn't have this 3 arrow damage from someone making sure their brakes worked, as I forget that mine don't work that well. Just desperate to get into the top 10 because I've been sitting here in between Burnout and this discount Captain Falcon for the last 2 laps now, which is also the only 2 laps because it's just the start of lap 3 forehead. And it's already headlight time. This is not making very much progress here. Kind of annoying. And I'm sure Danny doesn't care. Alright, I guess that's one way to pass Burnout. Alright, that's one way to pass that Z4. Nobody cared about him anyway, I'm sure. Danny knows how to hit somebody to not affect his own car while still affecting theirs. If anybody would know that, it would be him, of course. Oh my god, I actually hit a curb and the car did not want to commit suicide. This is a very rare occurrence indeed. Oh, Samurai Jack. Oh, Samurai Jack, you are in a Nissan, but that is not how you do that. And now you'll probably take this next corner like 230 miles an hour. Or I won't take it at all and I'll end up in the grass again. Because I literally do not have the steering ratio to even make that corner the way that the AI does. Oh, please stop. Oh, you're still there. Oh, that's a lot of curb. I wasn't even steering left there. I wasn't steering at all because I didn't want to run into Burnout. Oh, this is more curb. Oh, this is more curb. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say this is anywhere near the hardest track in the game, but for what it is on paper, it is incredibly difficult just because of the precision it requires. And the precision that which I cannot really have because I'm using a PS4 controller and not a full-on racing wheel. You know, steering inputs would be much more analog if I were on a racing wheel, but I have the one that I have, obviously. But it's not very good. Like, just an example of what steering and control looks like. There's no precision there. Okay, that was actually not Danny's fault there. I'm gonna go ahead and say Samurai Jack really didn't give me much of a lane to use. Okay, just like I kind of didn't give Falcon much of a lane to use. Curb! Yeah, when you hit a curb around this track, and most curbs around most tracks, but it seems like especially this one, I'm gonna be complaining about curbs a lot in this race. Probably every single time I hit one, because they are really annoying. And, you know, fun fact, in arcade racers, you don't usually have to worry about hitting one. Like, it's Stunt Track Challenge, you know, you hit the outside wall and it doesn't do anything, because it's an arcade racer. Ow. Ow! Alright, well. I burned. You know, I'm really considering just taking Road America out of the series. Yeah, it's my home track, but every time I run here, it's taking like years off my life expectancy. Out of my way, Danny is angry. What would I expect? I'm not allowed to wreck anybody in video games unless it's Burnout. So this race is basically over. Of course, Danny being Danny probably is having fun right now, but I'm not. Yeah, folks, this episode's over. I don't know what else to say here. Danny has, well, he's Danny'd, to put it simply. At least attempt to get it into the pit lane, but I cannot guarantee anything else because the suspension damage is mind-numbingly painful. And the fact that there's no rear wing isn't helping. Am I hearing rain? I am absolutely hearing rain. Wow, okay. That would have only gotten worse over time. Interesting. So, yeah. And I guess we'll see what happens here. There's the discount burn. Governor is doing remotely well. And, Danny didn't really seem to have an adverse effect. Oh, it had been heavy fog with rain, so I couldn't even see the curbs anymore after that point. Maybe this was a blessing. Maybe this was just Danny trying to get off the track so he didn't have to deal with this. Of course, as we all know, driving results are hardly Danny's strongest expectancy. You would expect him to crash, so this is pretty accurate. I don't think our guys are going to move up any. The only one that's even near anyone else is the governor. As far as, like, anyone that they could pass that is not also a time loop character. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end, and we'll see if anything's changed. Sometimes I wish this were a thing in, oh. It's kind of, like, completely randomized how this all pans out, so really, this doesn't really matter. But hypothetically, or allegedly rather, Governor got his way up to second, and, you know, Paramount Burnout has ended up 8th. Samurai Jack had a bad day apparently, as did So Fast. So